Morning everybody, if you can just give me a sound check and a picture check, that'd be great. So it was a go around just as I set up. It is extremely blustery here today. Happy St. Paddy's Day to you all. I shall be with you for the next 2 hours or so. So apologies, it is so windy, so the camera is going to be a little bit shaky. Edo, morning. Farmer, morning to you. So as I said, there has been one go around as I set up. Whoa, 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 whoa. So safely down by the ATR. Next frame there a second, I have to adjust myself a little bit. Morning, Len. Sorry, just adjusting myself so I can actually maneuver around here. It is cold. I'm sure that microphone's picking up all the wind. Yeah, so extremely blustery here today. I'm praying the rain holds off. Next thing we've got Ryanair in from Krakow, I think. No glasses, so I can't see. Yeah, I have the mic buried under my jacket, so hopefully that'll... Alpha Wolf, morning, happy Patrick's Day. Sorry, this is Lufty coming in from Munich. I was looking at the wrong... Whoa, bit of a wobble there. Go on. Oof, he's down. So it is a complete crosswind for the pilots today. Brian, morning to you. Great to see us all on. As requested from the last stream, all AI animations have been removed. Except the Wookiee. Had to keep that one. So A320 of Lufty. Not sure if that was a wave. Thanks for that, Len. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a couple of go-rounds today. Where's the windsock? So, complete crosswind. Next up, we have an ATR coming in from Newcastle. EI GPO, postie. Be interesting to see how that gets on. Sorry, I'm trying to shield the mic as best I can. Brighten it up yet, 10-4. It should be a bit brighter now, just let me know. Let me know if that's any better, Ado. Good stuff. Let me know if you need it lightened or darkened throughout the stream. So this is EI GPO 72600 ATR coming in from Newcastle. See how this fares out. Yeah, as I said, I have the microphone in under one of my two jackets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, I nearly got blown off there. For fuck's sake. Now, that ATR did amazing to get down because that was a serious gust. Hanging onto the tripod for dear life. Yeah, I reckon there could be a couple of F-bombs if the wind keeps up like this. Next up, EIDVI, Aer Lingus A320 coming in from Amsterdam. I've nothing to weigh it down with, Ado. And in fairness, with this wind, I don't think anything, you really need to ratchet it down. Yeah, funny story, Farmer, when I was training to be a scuba diver, I had a 10 kg weight belt on and I was only down about 18 meters, I think, and I kept trying to float up. So the scuba diver instructor, we were down the bottom of the sea, and he started filling my pockets of my BCD with rocks to try and keep me down. So that's what I could do with today. So let's see how these guys fare out. It is howling. I'm not sure what it's gusting up to. I would say close to 30 knots at least. Whatever about me falling off the pillars, I don't mind, but my gear, I do mind. God, they made that look easy, I can tell you. Caroline, morning, happy Paddy's Day. So, Airline is down safe and sound. Again, guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe, would be much appreciated. So, I imagine the traffic on the roads here to be quiet today because most people will be going to their St. Patrick's parades. Yeah, we got the wave. I'd say that crew are glad to be on the ground. Oh, a lovely blast of warm jet air coming from the engine. So United next, 757. First heavy of the stream. 31 years old, this aircraft. The bigger aircraft tend to do a little bit better in the wind. So we'll see how these guys get on. Again, I do apologise for the camera shake, but there's very little I can do here. Sarah Jane, good morning to you. Anne Sullivan, good morning to you also. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Bit of a wobble, but they're down. So, as I said, United from New York. Sheila, morning to you. Happy Paddy's Day. Not sure if we got the wave there. Big old engines on that bird. Icelander Air in next from Reykjavik. A321. 80's 20 months, congrats. Do yourself a favour and hit the exclamation mark, thanks. So, Orford Pierce Aviation, I'm sure you all are aware he's a fellow streamer from here. How time flies. Brian bet me to it. Thanks, Brian. So A321 of Iceland Air coming in from Reykjavik. Take your time, Carol. I'm not even sure if the thank you emojis are working. I was fiddling. No, it does work. Cool. So guys, should be here till 12 as I have plans for the rest of the afternoon. I want to get a bit of St. Patrick's Day spirit myself. Oh, wow. Bit of a rocky touchdown there. They're down all the same. And would you believe we've another United in, another 757, this time coming in from Washington. "26-year-old Kevin, welcome along. Happy Patrick's Day to you too. Yeah, we got the wave. 2 waves. I do wonder what pilots think when they see people out streaming in weather like this. They must think we're tapped. So this is good morning from Malaga. Good morning from Dublin. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bit of crabbing going on here from the United. Sorry, we got a black screen there for a second. Not sure what it was. Seems to be back. Yeah, I saw that 80. Don't know what it was. Could have been just a drop in signal. Yeah, Len, I did see some were back, but I have friends in Dubai, as you know, and a lot of them planes are virtually empty. Dubai Airport hit again yesterday, one of the terminals. Obviously, not going to get into a debate about it. Next up is another ATR, this time in from Birmingham. EIHPK. Jeez, that wind. Yeah, I know I, for one, would be not liking to be on any of them aircraft. So let's see how our little ATR fares out in this. Looks like it's floating. Well done to you, sir. I shouldn't say sir, actually. Jesus, that wind. Looks like we've got BA British Airways in next. Coming in from London City, an Embraer E190, not a Wookiee. Jesus. So I'm even struggling trying to hang on here. That's how strong the wind is. Yeah, the port oil, well, at least we know the wind is under, is it 30, 35 knots? That's the threshold for an ATR. So if the wind is above that, they cannot land. I think it's 35 for the ATRs, but I'm sure somebody will correct me. You can see the floppy sock there on the right hand side, not so floppy. So British Airways coming in from London City. And that's going to be followed by a Ryanair from Luton, operated by Malta Air. It definitely feels more than 29 knots gust, I don't. So an Embraer E190. Is it going to go around? Really super high flare from the Embraers. Well done. Down safely. I'm like Twinkle Toes here, trying to dance around the pillar. There we go. Captain giving us a wave. Ryanair next. Jay, morning. Happy Paddy's Day. Good out, Ryanair. Slam it down. Next to land is another Ryanair in from Brussels, 737 MAX 8. Ryanair, don't hang around. So 737-800 series there. You can see with it back at the engine cowlings. So Ryanair MAX 8 this time. Again, thanks for joining me here this morning. Great to have you along. Then says the parade's on from 12:15. I, for one, would not go near the place. I think there's up to about 2 million people descend on the city for the parade. That sounds like fresh hell to me. A little bit rocky, but they're down. So the crews are earning their money today. Definitely not easy landing in this weather. We have an SAS next, coming in from Stockholm. There we go, got the wave and the thumbs up. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be my cup of tea at all, Sarah. I think I've only been at the parade once. I know, I was a kid at that stage, so many moons ago. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get an overshot, Ado. It's far too cloudy. So A320, a sassy SAS in from Stockholm. Oh, sorry. This pillar is definitely smaller than the other one. Not going to be able to see it, Len. Thanks for the heads up, though. Yeah, there was a documentary on the C-130, some machine. C-130, is that Airbus? Do Airbus build that? Wow. Great fun trying to land that. I must say I do love the sleek livery of the SAS. And we got the wave, thank you. First officer. Very friendly crew. Always nice to get the waves. So I can see the Pilatus way out. So P612 coming in from London. Jetfly Aviation. Registration LX GFE. Be with you in a jiffy. Lockheed, thanks, Sado. Now, it'll be great if it comes down here to Sierra 5, but I would imagine it won't get down to us. But we can hope. I think this is the first Pilatus I've had on my stream. Way off over there. Here we go. It's immediate 19 months. Awesome, awesome support. Thank you so much. Ado has just sent you a thanks. Great to have you along here on Paddy's Day. Now, and it made that look very easy. Come on, all down to us now and give us a look. Are we going to get lucky? No. Feck you. Beautiful looking aircraft all the same. So next in is a Ryanair coming in from Nantes on a 737 MAX 8. EI Hacks, that's the registration. So that's our Ryanair. Dublin Aviation, good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend. So wind has seemed to die down just a little now. Even the sun's come out. We've EI Dell of Aer Lingus after this Ryanair. It's coming in from Manchester. Jeez, we're getting spoiled, though. There's the flare. And they're down. Daniel, good morning. Breeze picked up again. Just bear me there, guys. I need to do something. Sorry, I was just trying to fill me vape. So EIDEL in from Manchester. And next up we've EIEDS, that's coming in from Brussels, A320 also. Again guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe, would be awesome. So after this Aer Lingus, you can see in the distance there, we have the Embraer 192. And there's no photo on flight radar, so no clue what it looks like. So this is a 17-year-old aircraft. Monique, morning from Tokyo. Oh, Guinness stew, that does sound lovely. Guinness stew, Guinness bread and Guinness cupcakes. Go you. Good to see so many new faces. Bird feeder, welcome along also. So as I said, this aircraft in from Brussels. I can see the little Embraer way off in the distance. Again guys, if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the like button. It really does help the channel to be pushed out to more aviation minded people on the interweb. Let's see if we get away from this crew. Yay, we got the wave. St. Malachy. Just after realising I bought a coffee and I've left it in the car. It's probably cold now. What a numpty. Now, this next aircraft, I would imagine, is not just going on flight radar. What the hell? Oh, it's weird. Or is it way off out here somewhere? Wherever it is. So this is definitely a first for me. I've never seen one of these before. Whoops. What do you like, Ada? Oh, there's a sink there. Look. Come on, you can do it. Well done. Sierra 4, I reckon. No chance of coming down to us in Sierra 5, unfortunately. God, that stopped very quick. It definitely was a wibbly wobbly wonder, 80. Next up, we've LRG. It's coming in from Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Where's this dude going? Great to see different types of aircraft here at Dublin. Yeah. So LRG is next, and after that then we have another ATR 72-600, which is coming in from Edinburgh. Bird bangers out. So this aircraft, LRG, 4-year-old. As I said, coming in from Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Currently at 1,000 feet, 144 knots. Trisha, good morning. Happy diddly idle doodle day to you too. Bit bumpy, but it's down. Patricia's in lurk mode, not a problem, Patricia. So again, next up after this is our little ATR. Andrew Foster. Morning. Yeah, we got the wave from the FO and the captain. Lady Brick Clown. It sounds like a character out of Bridgerton. There's our ATR. Moving about just a little bit. Twofer. I've no glasses on. I think that's what it's. Lady Brick Clown, yeah, isn't that what it says? Oh. Don't mind me. I did say Lady Brick Clown, yeah. So then it definitely sounds like a Bridgerton character, Trisha. So next up we have Flying Pigs Pegasus in from Istanbul. A321 Neo. The glasses are actually in my pocket, but you know me, if I'm not at it, I don't read it. There's the gusts again. Must say I'm not a biscuit lover, more savoury myself. Would settle for a Walker's Sensations Chili Crisps, absolute nom-noms. Or the crisps are available, obviously. So, Pegasus Airlines coming in from Istanbul in Turkey. I think she should, Sarah Jane. Yeah. Definitely a bit of a rock star here. Phil, morning to you. Oof, Jesus Christ. I have to look back, and that looked close to a tail strike. If anybody can look back and see. Definitely was close to it, I think. I'm not even going to wave at these. I'd say they're going to have to change their jocks after that. Oof, that was tough. Dave Hogan, welcome. Oh, I can't wait to look at that back. Now, could have maybe just looked a bit worse than it was, but it did look. Yeah. That's one for Pete's pilots. I'd say the passengers on that felt that. I don't know. Welcome. Yeah, that's as close as you're going to see to a tail strike. Ryanair in from Kerry. And then that's followed by an Aer Lingus Heavy 330 coming in from San Fran. Yes, I'll definitely be making a short of that. Prearranged spleens, yeah. So Ryanair down, just waiting on our Aer Lingus A330 coming in from San Fran. First officer gave us a wave. Yeah, I thought that would have been a go around the Pegasus. However, Kjarka, morning to you. Yes, certainly did. I'm looking forward to viewing it back. I said it was only a couple of feet. It's just like he flared a little bit too much at the end, or maybe the wind caught them. It's hard to know. Brian, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks a million for being here. I take it you're going to Dion, Brian, are you? I was there the weekend. Absolute gorgeous place. Enjoy. It's a 360 walk around restaurant in Dublin. The restaurant's called Dion, and it's definitely worth getting a bit of food there. You can see the wind or the wings flexing there. Wow. Well, enjoy, Brian. So, Aer Lingus from San Fran. two waves. Ryanair next in from Gatwick, and then that's followed by EILRE, what have I done? I'd say Madeira, I'd give it a run for its money, Philip. So this Neo coming in from London Heathrow. Absolute butter from the Ryanair crew. Thanks, Sado. There you go. Wind shear 100 feet. That would definitely do it. I would have thought they would have hit that toga button, but yeah, it's definitely a class spot, Dion. Hence the sore booty. So Airline is next, and that's followed by Lufthansa, coming in from Frankfurt. So Airline is first. I wouldn't call it expensive for Dublin prices. I met Jan in there after she had a meal, and it was €8.50 for a pint of Heineken. But the food is meant to be gorgeous, like, so I suppose you're paying for what you get. It wouldn't be a place you'd be eating out all the time. But the view of the city is amazing. You can literally see a 360, oh, bit of a bounce, 360-degree view of the entire city. I think a bit more than Sudocrum. Runway rash. So, bit of a thump from Aer Lingus, but they're down. So many good spots on. There's a pub just across the road from Dame Street. It's called The Bank. It used to be an old bank. They do really good cocktails too. Now it is spenny. It's not cheap. And the food is quite good as well, bar food. Sierra 4 for Aer Lingus. While we wait for our Lufthansa to get a bit closer. I'd say Dublin City at the moment is mobbed. Yeah, it looked rough. As I said, the only bad landing I had, I've said a couple of times in the stream, that 2 years ago coming back in from Dubai, Emirates 777, we hit the runway that hard, all the oxygen masks fell out of the overhead. Absolutely frightened the living daylights out of most people. Okay, get to where Lufty. See it blowing around there in the wind. I'm actually surprised there's not more go-arounds than very nicely done. Gusting max 27 knots. It is 32 years old. Whoa, that is an old aircraft. But as most of us know, it's nothing to do with the age, it's the pressure circulations even, that denotes when they have to be stopped for passengers anyway. I think a lot of them then go on to be cargo. No. Now, when my camera picked that up, there is it's either a Peregrine Falcon or a Kestrel. Where is it? There. I think it's a Peregrine Falcon. Kierka might know. Looking for little mice and then it'll just drop down. So, Kestrel or a Peregrine Falcon, I would imagine. Kierka, you might know. It's still hovering up there anyway. I'm trying to keep an eye on him on the plane. Kestrel. There you go. Wind absolutely howling here again. Whoa. Now, they did very well to get that down, because tail strikes and kestrels. Kestrel's having no problem with the wind anyway. It's barely, I don't know how it does that. All right. Morning. Ellie Speedbird. That was a heron. Don't get too many herons around here. We do get a lot of buzzards and red-tailed kites. I'm surprised the camera focused on it, because I have it set to airplane. This camera has AI autofocus detect, so you tell the camera what you want it to focus on. So sometimes it won't pick up anything else, only the aircraft. Kieran, morning to you also. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So this is EIDEN coming in from Dusseldorf. And then that's followed by EIGAM, and that's coming in from Berlin. Oh, it's doing a little bit of rocking and rolling. Is he going to get it down? No, it's only touching down now. Well done. It's still quite cloudy here, Ado. So coming all the way to Sierra 5. No wave. So EIGAM is next, and that's followed by Ryanair. Wind is starting to pick up and howl again. You know it's windy when you start to get streamer snot. Again, apologies for the camera shake. It is quite difficult to keep it steady in the wind. Whoa. God almighty. Very well done. Thanks, Ado. Captain and first officer giving us a wave. Yeah, I think when it stays, it's only when the wind direction moves that it kind of poses a bit of a problem, whereas if it's staying kind of the same direction. So we've a Ryanair next, and then as Ado says, we have the Global 5000 coming in from Cologne, which is registered in the US and is 11 years old. Can actually hear that kestrel chirping away. Oh, there we go. So probably not wind shear because the wheels went up. Usually when it's wind shear, so go round. Actually, it does feel like a Sunday. Right, so just waiting for NetJet to get a bit closer. So Ryanair will do a circuit and then come in to have attempt number 2. Yeah, absolutely, guys. If you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe. Let's see how this little posh jet fares out. Oh. Is he going to get it down? Bit bumpy, but he got there. Have your exclamation mark froggy at the ready. Nicely done. Ryanair from Berlin next. 737-800. Larry, howdy doody. I hope you doody finey. Kestrel is still hovering out just over the runway. Kermit the Froggy. Larry says a day off bus duties. Here's our Ryanair in from Berlin.
Here's Froggy.
So an unstable approach, it certainly looked it. Must actually buy myself a radio so I can hear what the tower says. Ryanair making that one look easy. It certainly feels a lot more than 28 knots, Adrian. Then again, so next up, Ryanair from Newcastle. I'm not sure if this is the one that had the go around. I think it is. Not to go around, okay. Thanks, Edo. Nosh, morning. So Ryanair from Newcastle next, and then so the next one is the go around. So not this one, but the next one is the go around, coming in for second attempt. And then we have the, as Ado said, SAS coming in from Copenhagen. Look, it took me a year to get Kjarke's name right, so. A little bit sideways on the touchdown, but they're down. Just need to get something now, pocket, bear with me. Oh, shite, I'm after dropping me. My rain cover, hope it doesn't blow away. .31 knots, yeah, it's definitely got a little bit blusterier. sun is out. Yeah, attempt number 2 for this Ryanair. So I think that's what catches them off, when it's gusting at a certain speed and then just drops. So this is attempt number 2 for Ryanair coming in from Marrakesh. Coming into the last 30 minutes of the stream. I'll be confident enough they'll get it down this time. Looking good. Bit bumpy, but they're down. Well done, crew. So next then we have our SAS coming in from Copenhagen. 8-year-old aircraft. It says it's registered in Ireland. EI SID. So attempt number 2, it gets down nice and safe. Yeah, first officer's giving us a wave. So SAS in next. Down safe. Nice orange socks. Is it a Swookie, Kjerke? Not a Swookie. So Zurich A321. Three minutes out. Captain's giving us a wave and a thumbs up. So EISID. Nil by Swookie. So 2 minutes out for our Swiss. Let's see what else we have. There's a 8 minutes out. There's a Ryanair coming in from Nice. Crow. So Swiss just turning on finals. Whoa. So the Swiss is a 5-year-old aircraft, registration HBJPA. American Airlines, heading off state-bound. Liam, happy Paddy's Day to you. So I can see Swiss Air off in the distance. There's Bird Banger. I don't actually know why they do that. It doesn't seem to do anything to the birds. They don't seem to react to it. I think they're just so used to it. There is said Swiss Air. Still a long way out. Just coming below 1,600 feet now at 146 knots. Looks like we have a couple of Ryanairs then in after this. Gary, welcome. Sorry, the wind is blowing me all over the place. Bit of a thump, but they're down. So, not a swookie. Again, I do apologise for the camera shake. It is extremely difficult with the gusts. So Ryanair from Nice next, and then that's followed by another Ryanair in from Ibiza, which is at max 8. Helsinki, welcome along. Another fellow streamer from Helsinki who I've checked out several times. So either saying 27, the max gust. So Ryanair still 2,000 feet, 142 knots, ENW, coming in from Nice in France. That's our next inbound. So Kerka is going to stream. Cavan Bird, I think it's, if you stick your link in there, Kerka. Max vape 5 knots. When it's really windy, you can't hear me vape, and then when the wind dies down, you can. So, Ryanair. Oh. Jesus, bouncy, bouncy. They're down. So guys, that's Sharka's link. I shall tune in on the way home. Have a look. Oh, a lovely blast of warm jet exhaust. Probably no chance. No, it's way too far out. So another Ryanair. Car spotter from Sweden. Welcome along. Thank you so much. Kind words. A lot of people, I've seen videos on how to make a successful YouTube channel and all sorts of comments about thumbnails and blah, 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 blah. And to be honest, the only thing that makes a successful YouTube channel is time. Like, especially even the aviation, they're doing it 5 to 7 years. So I don't think there's any short answer to speed up the growth of a channel. Yeah, I guess people have to like it and they have to like the content, but at the end of the day, I think it is just time. That's my tuppence worth anyway. Freddie's in the house. Captain's giving us a wave. Oof. Next up is EI Gal coming in from Madrid on A320. So again, guys, Kjerke is going to do a bit of bird streaming. As the wind absolutely picks up again. Yeah, I can imagine, Ada, like I'm struggling here to try and keep the camera straight. So, finger, I would imagine, on the toga button. Very well done, wherever the pilot in command is. So looks like there's a bit of a lull after this. There's an Aer Lingus 3 minutes out. So Sierra 4 for Gal, not going to make it down to us. Now's a good time to fill up the vape. If I can find it, because I've about so many layers on. I have to do it. Oh dear. Oh no. No. Only ever seen a woodpecker once down in the Hyde, down in Newcastle. Freddie, sorry to hear the news. Hope everything goes well. So Aer Lingus Frankfurt is next. Whoa. Jesus. Turning into quite a nice bright day now. The guys at the parade are going to get the best of the weather, I think. I think the parade's due to start around 12 or so. As we just wait for our A320 of Aer Lingus in from Frankfurt, EIDEJ, a 21-year-old aircraft. Second oldest in the Aer Lingus fleet, I think. Let's see, is there anything? No, so I think the Aer Lingus will be our last aircraft today. Thanks a mil for joining me, everyone. As I said, I'm looking forward to looking back and seeing the Pegasus landing. And then onto Carcass Stream. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Paddy's Day. I would imagine there's going to be a huge amount of sore heads in work tomorrow, including my own, probably. I see Vueling. It seems to be taking a weird route. It's off Greystones now. It's going to go out and then make a left turn onto finals. Oops, sorry, it's the wind. Right, we'll finish on the Wookiee. We had one go around, and about 15 minutes into the stream we had a Pegasus that was extremely close to a tail strike. Thanks, Freddie. You too. Take care. And yeah, so we're going to finish on the Wookiee, guys. 6 minutes. And then I got to get out of here. Danny. Welcome. Right. God, it's got gusty again here now. Sorry. I'm on camera, focus. Right, Erling is in from Frankfurt. God almighty. So EIDEJ coming in from Frankfurt. Wind is seriously gusting now, so let's see how they do. Oh, very well done. Jesus Christ. So guys, if you want to relax for the next couple of hours, Kierkegaard will be live streaming from his garden. If you want to see a lot of goldfinches, chafffinches and lots of other birdies, definitely worth a look. I think it was about 15 minutes in. It's a Pegasus that was in from Istanbul, so I will look back at it later on and timestamp it. So 1 down, 2 to go. Next 737 of Ryanair from Santander, EIDHO. Just coming below 1900 feet now at 162 knots. And then we have our Windrow E190 E2 Wookie in from Bergen, and that is what we're going to finish on. Since 3 minutes out, the viewing is... we might get the viewing, we'll see. Helen, welcome along. 20 months, you are an absolute ledge bag. Thank you for the support. 80 has explanation. I'll try that in English. Explanation. Thank you. Pegasus car spotter. You're very welcome, Patricia, Lady Bridgerton. Oh, Jesus. Talk about slamming it into the ground. Who needs finesse when you've Ryanair? Car spotter, just warning you, you're getting very close to being muted. That's a proper Ryanair thump. They certainly do get the job done. Okie dokie, 2 to go. We have our Wookiee and then we have our Vueling, and then I have to go or I will be shot. I do want to spend some quality time with my beloved better half. So again, guys, thanks for joining me here on this blustery day at Dublin Airport. Must say it has been very enjoyable. Tough conditions to stream in, but enjoyable nonetheless. I think Car Spotter should have went to Specsavers. Here's me, I don't even have my glasses on and I can read it. So Vueling just coming below 1,600 feet. Hopefully it'll get down to us. Car Spotter, make sure as well you hit the message settings and have live chat, not top chat. Now, will we get a chance to use our exclamation mark Wookiee? Larry, take care. So gusts have picked up again. This is our E190 E2. Jesus Christ. Right, Wookie, let's be having you. Well done to the crew there. Looks like it's coming down. Have your exclamation mark Wookie ready. So 1 to go, the Vueling after this, guys, and then I'm out of here.
We've got a
Thanks
Wookiee!
again for being here. Thanks for the mods. Thanks for all the wonderful support. I shall see you all on next week's stream. I heard the Wookiee, I'm not sure if you heard it over the wind. Somebody give us an exclamation mark Wookiee. Right, Ruby's playing.
We've got a Wookiee!
So, last aircraft, guys. Dublin Aviation, you're more than welcome. And thanks all for being here with me today. Wookiee is confirmed. Excellent. nicely down by the yellow socks. You're welcome, Sarah Jane. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Paddy's Day. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.